Okay, now we've got our data in here. It's not the previous one, but of course you can have a look and try to make, maybe you can make it different. Maybe if you don't want to have it like that, maybe you can make it just in blues, for example, and invert it. So the dark one is going to be that one. Oops, that's the GMRT, sorry. Should be this one. Yeah, so that looks okay. That looks okay. And then you can actually um, choose project properties. Okay, that's WGS. Again, you want to make new print composer, just leave that be. Now you've got your map. I am used to using A4 and make it portrait. And then you want to create your map by clicking this bit. So add new map. Okay, so that's your map. And you can choose your map by clicking this one, move item content. So you can move your content, then you can zoom into wherever you want to have it. Okay. So for example, around here, and then in the item properties, you can actually put your extent. So you want to have 140, and then the Y minimum is 10, Y maximum is going to be 150, and the top would be 22. Okay, so you've got the map that you need. Maybe you won't need the base one, but I think yeah, I'll just leave it for now. Okay. So the next one would be you want to have the grid. So you click on the grid, add it, and then you want to make it maybe every 5 degrees. Yeah. So every 5 degrees, you've got the grid. I would prefer to have it as markers, or actually no, frame and annotation only. And then you can choose your frame. Normally I use exterior ticks, so you've got the ticks in around. And then you draw your coordinates. Normally I will just use decimal with suffix. And then you make the font bigger, maybe 12. And you don't want any precision in there, so that one is going to be 0. Okay, so you can also make the left one to be okay, this vertical ascending, and the right one would be vertical ascending as well, or maybe vertical descending. Looks like that. Okay, now you've got your map ready, and the other one would be, I normally just use a frame. And then now if you have a click in here, so you go back working on your map, it will basically look like this. So that's nice. And if you click in here, scroll it up, and then you update preview, that's how your map is going to look like. And then the other parts is basically just to add legend. For example, you can add your legend, and you can actually edit which part you actually want to show. So you can show, for example, you can rename this one by double click in here. So for example, seabed features. And maybe you only want to show, you don't want to show fracture zone, so you can click the auto update, so you don't want it. So you can delete this one, delete the rift, delete this one, and delete that one. Okay, you can delete this one as well. So you can see those are the seabed features. And then you can edit this one as maybe sea mounts. Okay, and then you can just delete the other ones because this is what you want to have. Maybe you put it in here. That looks okay. And I don't really like putting like legend or something like that, but just delete that. You won't need it anyway. And then you've got everything in here. Okay, so that's your features. And you can put a scale bar somewhere. Okay, you can use this one or use another types. And another thing that you can put in here is the color bar. Okay, so the scale bar, I think I would rather have it shorter, so you can make it shorter, something like that, maybe. And then you can put, normally I make my own color bar. So you can put something like this and you change the color. You can make it into gradient, okay? Then you choose the gradient that is in your color ramp. We were choosing blues, right? And we rotate it to 70, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so you've got the blue until the light blue. And then you basically put your own numbers in here. So that's going to be -8 until -2 kilometer. Yeah, so make it bigger, maybe 14, I don't know. Yep, and this one normally it's just this at least similar scale with that one. You can put this one in here and make it actually smaller. Oops, sorry. Zoom in, make it smaller. So you can put it here, maybe around that. And then you can do something like this. So that's your scale bar. Easy and neat. So that's it. That's your map. Okay. Maybe you want to make your grid bigger. Maybe you can. You can make it every, I don't know, every 2, for example. If it's not too much for you. And you can actually make it simpler. So you can just show the left one and the top one. So you just disable the right one and the bottom one. So it's simpler. You still have your information. Okay. And then actually, maybe you want to make it only up to, so that's 140, 10. This one is 150, maybe only up to 21 is good already, maybe. Yeah. Yep, just until 21. And then you can drag everything up. That's it, you've got your map. And the last thing you can do is just to export your image and put it in your folder. Okay, that's practical, and you can make it map 0, for example. Save it, wait for it, and then you go to your folder and think the map is still exporting, and then you can have a look at your marvelous map. That's it. That's your map, and you can use it for any purpose, basically. Yeah, my computer is a bit slow today, but I think you've got the idea. That's it.